I would hope that people look at me as an equal player, if not better, but I'm always concerned about my age and how some people may look at me as a kid even after I make big moves like this. I mean, I'm really nervous that I get up to that jury and start talking, and they're going to be like, why would we reward a high school student $1 million? That's always a huge concern in the back of my mind. And no matter how many big moves I make, no matter how many alliances or strategies or ideas I come up with, you know, I'm still always going to be an 18-year-old kid. I can't change that. And all I can do is try to change people's perception. And hopefully last night I was able to turn a few heads and get people to realize, hey, I'm here to play and I'm here to win. I feel like I definitely deserve to be treated as an adult and to be given that kind of respect out here. A lot of people say things like, oh, it's amazing that you're an 18-year-old kid and that you're doing this and this and that and that you're in high school, this and that. At the end of the day, I don't care about that. I just want to be treated as an equal out here. I want to be treated like anybody else. I don't want to be the 18-year-old high school kid who's out here. I want to be the adult who's out here playing this game. I don't want to be looked upon as any different because of what I do back home. I want to get this same respect because at the end of the day, I feel like I do deserve it. I do deserve the respect. I've been working hard around camp. I've been pulling my own weight in challenges. I've been strategizing. I've been doing everything that this game requires. And I still feel like some people look at me as an 18-year-old kid and they'll be like, wow, that's a really cool 18-year-old kid. But that doesn't mean that's a really cool 18-year-old kid that I respect and want to give $1 million to. I've always been a very mature soul, as people would say, even as a very young kid. And I always felt like I was older than I really was. And there were a lot of times where, you know, I felt like I was being talked down to by adults, or I felt like I was being, disrespected. Not because they were trying to disrespect me, but because they thought of me as just an ordinary kid. But I've never been an ordinary kid. I've always been kind of this older, mature soul. And I've always kind of carried myself a little differently than other kids or teenagers or anything like that. I definitely think that people have this perception of teenagers, of millennials, of, high school students. And they think, just rowdy people who are, you know, having a good time and not caring about work or ethics or, trying to, bust their butt to get a goal accomplished. But I've been out here for over a month now with one goal in mind, and that's winning this game. And, you know, I want to be treated with respect, not only in this game, but outside this game. I want people to look at me and be like, hey, that guy is an adult.